In this episode, we are going to explore Sedona together. With tons of tall red rock scenery, rivers, and hiking and off-road trails, Sedona is a must-see for everyone who loves the nature. We left home really early on Thanksgiving Day and we got to Sedona a couple of hours before sunset. So we set up camp and immediately started cooking dinner. Some turkey breast, mashed potato, some salad will do our Thanksgiving dinner. Alright, it's about, what time is it, like 9:30? And it's getting pretty cold out here, so we're just gonna brush and go to sleep. We'll record some more adventure tomorrow. We're gonna do some off-roading tomorrow, so that's gonna be interesting.
Okay.
So for now, good night. So we just came back from watching the sunset at Airport Mesa, and we are in the parking lot for Broken Arrow Trailhead. This is the parking lot right here. I'm airing down right now. There's some cars parked here that they go hiking, I guess. And on the other side, if you see, that's where the trail starts. We're excited about this one. We've heard good things about it. Can't wait to get to Devil's Stairway. Broken Arrow is one of the most famous trails in the area, and for good reason. You got nice views the whole way, and it does get challenging at parts, but with decent clearance and a good spotter, you will get through it. This spot is called Chicken Point. It's a great place to take some photos. You got amazing 360 degrees views, and it gets a little crowded but not so bad, so it's a great stop along the way. Finally, we made it to Devil's Staircase. This is what we were all waiting for, and it was well worth it. This may not look too bad in the video, but trust me, it's really steep and sleek out there, and we even had a hard time just walking back down to our cars. It's a really fun obstacle, and if you're in the area, you should definitely try. On the way back to camp, we stopped at Chapel of Holy Cross. This Catholic chapel was built in middle of two red rocks in 1956. It's one of the 7 man-made wonders of Arizona. And once at the top, you get this amazing view of Sedona. When we made it back to camp, I was set to make lunch. Today we're having beef short ribs. As you can probably tell, I was talking in the video, but my mic was not connected properly, so apologies for that. We marinated our ribs with some salt and pepper and then seared them with some olive oil and tomato paste. After searing the ribs, we are going to move them into the Dutch oven. Add some rosemary and garlic. And some red wine. After the wine has been boiling for like 15-20 minutes, then we can add our beef stock. Then we cover our Dutch oven and wait around 90 minutes. Now you got these super soft ribs that you can pair with mac and cheese. After lunch, we headed to Crescent Moon Ranch. In our opinion, this is the most beautiful place in Sedona. Alright, tonight's dinner we're cooking some delicious ribeye. I'm gonna do one of them just with salt and pepper, guys, and the other one, let's try the one from the copper top, the one that we got in Big Pine. Alright, so first one, second one, we're just gonna do this. Some butter, some garlic, and some rosemary. I'll bury that. Okay guys, so which steak did you guys like better? The one with salt and pepper only, or the one with a copper top?
I like the one with salt. I like the one with salt and pepper.
Just salt and pepper and garlic? Nice.
The one with salt and pepper was good, but it was kind of dry.
Yeah, I felt so too, because
Yeah.
it was a little bit thinner than the other one.
But honestly, they were both
Mine
good.
was
I really
juicy.
Yeah. As you can tell, this is an ongoing debate up to this date. So, to be honest, both of the steaks turned out really well. After roasting some marshmallows, we went to bed looking forward to another day full of adventure. The next morning, we woke up really early to catch the sunrise. I can't lie, it was really cold, especially to close the tent and put everything back in the car. As you can see, it was like 29 degrees. But it's always worth it to wake up early in Sedona and watch the sunrise through the red rocks. Sedona is also known for its hiking trails, and here are our top 3. Number 1, Devil's Bridge. This is a pretty easy hike until you get to the last couple of hundred feet, which turns like this. This is a very beautiful spot and definitely a one to remember. But in order to get pictures like this, first you have to wait in the line like that. Number 2, Crescent Moon Branch. With a beautiful river running right next to the trail and being surrounded with the red rocks, you can easily spend half a day here. The hike is fairly easy and it's a great spot for photography. Number 3, Birthing Cave. This hike is also fairly easy until the last 100 feet, which turns pretty steep and has loose rocks. But the views are great all along the trail, and the destination is even better. And here is our favorite off-road trail in Sedona. It's called the Cliffhanger. This trail is super fun with lots of rocky parts along the way and some decent sized boulders. It is definitely a joy. The most challenging part of this trail is when you're trying to climb back up a really steep rocky hill. Oh, and it's right next to the cliff, and that's why they call it the Cliffhanger. So we just finished the cliffhanger trail at it's in Sedona. We just started here on Oak Creek Highway and we just finished it. You will guys will see all the footage that we took from there. It was a pretty, I'd say moderate. There were some hard sections but not super hard. Pretty rocky, maybe like you used to be a dry river or something, so there's some decent sized rocks, but it was really fun, probably harder than Broken Arrow. And yeah, that was the last one for us. We're gonna head back to campground, cook some lunch, and tomorrow morning we're gonna head back to home. So cheers. Okay, so for tonight's dinner we're doing a traditional food from Iran. For this food, we're gonna use lamb shoulders, or you could use lamb shank. For seasonings, we're gonna add some salt, pepper, and turmeric. Now we can flip them over. Once the meat is seared on the outside, you can place it into the pot and add your boiling beef stock. After about 15 minutes, you can add your beans and chickpeas. Now I just gotta maintain the fire. After about an hour and a half, we're gonna add 2 potatoes. Just leave it there. So you give it like 15-20 minutes and our food is ready.
So good and tasty.
Oh. After dinner, we heard some noise around our campsite, which honestly freaked us out a little bit at first, but it turned out to be just 2 boars wandering around looking for food. And just like this, our trip to Arizona, it's over. We've been here 5 days. We're gonna head back home right now. We are actually not ready to say goodbye to this beautiful place. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.